Hi guys, welcome back to Chess the Matthew. So on this video, we will tackle about the opening, which is the Scandinavian defense or the center counter opening. So the set opening start with the moves of e4 and d5. So on this move, we will actually see the early tension of the pawns on the center. But the antidote against this opening of black is to simply to sacrifice this pawn and just develop a piece with knight f3. The idea here is that after d takes e4 of black, the white here can simply play knight to g5, in which it gives an attack to this undefended pawn on e4. So if the black here will defend that pawn with his knight, but we can simply actually put some another attacker to this pawn with queen to e2. With this position, with queen and knight, there is now two attackers to this pawn with only one defender. So if the black here adds some defense to his pawn, but the white here can simply play queen to b5 check. So there is a double attack here that gives an attack to this undefended bishop and a check to this king, and another this pawn is actually undefended also. So with this move of white, the black here can cover the check and try to give this pawn back, so that for example after queen takes to b7, then there is an equal numbers of pawns on the board. And again, although there is an attack to this rook by this queen, but there is a simple defense of black here, which is bishop to c6, that actually puts some defense to this rook, and this bishop cannot be captured because it was defended by the knight on b8. So after this bishop to c6 move, the white here has a simple bishop to b5 that puts some pressure to this bishop with two attackers, while the black here has only one defender to this bishop. So if the black here defend with queen to d7, that actually unpins this bishop to this check, so that later on this bishop can capture that queen, and even though the white here can grab that queen, but there is a simple king takes to d7, so it will end up that the black here will have an extra bishop on the b7. But this is actually a blunder because there is simple bishop takes to c6. So if the knight here grab this bishop, then this queen will grab the rook, and again ends up with a material advantage with a check on the board. So to avoid that idea, the black here will grab that bishop, but in just 9 moves, the white here wins against the Scandinavian defense through checkmate with queen c8 checkmate. Because the king has no cover, he cannot escape the check, and he cannot even grab these checking pieces. So it is already now a checkmate. So after e4, d5, knight f3, and d takes to e4, although the black here ends up with a pawn up on this opening, but there is simple knight g5 that attacks this undefended pawn on e4. And if the black here defend this pawn with another piece, for example, rather than playing knight f6 from the latter position, for example, if the black here will defend that pawn with queen to d5, and again attacking this undefended knight of white, but there is simple d3. The idea of d3 here is it opens up a lines for his bishop to defend his knight, and again trying to pressure this pawn with two attackers versus one defender. So after a takes d3, grabbing some material, but the simple bishop takes to d3. Although he leaves some pawns to be independent on the g2, but after queen takes g2, there's simple bishop to e4, attacking the queen, and again pressurizing this b7 pawn on the board. So the queen here has only one square to go, which is actually queen to g4. But after queen to g4, there is queen takes g4, bishop takes to g4, and after bishop takes b7, later on the white here will end up with an extra rook on the board. So going back, for example, after e4, d5, knight f3, d takes to e4, knight g5. Let's say, for example, after knight f6, and again, the white here has another idea to win this opening. Instead of playing, for example, queen to e2, he has another idea by playing another move, which is d3. The idea of d3 here is to put some extra attackers to this pawn with only one defender. So after e takes to d3, there is simple bishop takes to d3. And if the black here plays h6, trying to show away this knight, but there is simple knight takes f7 and gives some fork to this queen and rook of black. So if the white here grab that knight, but there is simple bishop g6 check, and again with an open attack to the queen. So after queen takes to g6, there is queen takes to d8, and again the white here is a piece up with an extra queen on the board. So after e4, d5, knight f3, d takes e4, knight g5, knight f6, and again on this position, the white here has another idea to defeat this kind of opening, and the white here can try another move, which is bishop to c4. Instead of queen to e2 on this position, the white here can play another move, which is bishop to c4. And again, after queen to d4, of white attacking this undefended bishop, but there is simple bishop takes to f7 with a check. So if the king here will move to this d8, there is simple bishop to e6, and again trying to have some simplification because the king here is on the center and the black here is on a bit of inferior position with double pawns on the board. So after bishop takes to e6, there is knight takes to e6, and again with a check and an attack to the queen, which is actually the so-called fork technique. So after king c8, knight takes to d4, and again the white here ends up with a huge material advantage on the board. So after e4, d5, there are a lot of tricks against this opening, and by simply playing knight f3, and after d takes to e4, there's simple knight to g4, and even though the black here will defend that pawn, but there is a simple checkmate on this position, for example queen c8 checkmate. And again after knight g5, although the black here can try queen to d5, but there's simple d3, for example. And again, on this position, the white here can again lead to a position that can have an extra rook on the board. And for example, after queen to e2, on a fourth move of white, he can try even d3. Because for example, after some couple of moves, there is queen takes to d8, and again with an extra queen on the board, and after for example bishop to c4, queen to d4, and again with knight takes to d4 on the board. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe.